get set to go head-to-head.
Always getting the ball
with
first.
the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
What y'all doing for Turkey Day, man? Sitting around watching football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard short.
Oh, yeah.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Patriots, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Tomorrow.
And now here's a carry heading left.
Going to the country.
He's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this one up.
Man, we'll enjoy the day them pro game, y'all.
Ambry Thomas up to make the play defensively. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
You got to work Friday?
It's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Boy, my stomach is checked
up. It's a quick first down.
Oh.
Looking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Oh, my God.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
Who called it Brown Friday?
They're at the point of attack, holding up.
Oh.
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage.
From all that turkey. Turkey and dressing. Folks' stomach be jacked up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the
You still doing that?
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Into the red zone. It's Carr.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That junk is crazy, bro. Every game, ain't nobody else saying that they experiencing that as consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what is it though?
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher. And I think they like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what could it be that's causing it?
They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
It just seemed kind of weird. Play all the way through a game, and then right at the end it does that. He tagged me, say coach pulled the plug.
They had the touchdown on the opening goal of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Huh.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Parkey with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
That's what Draco said it was doing to him.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Carr. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
On the option, here's Elliott.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Oh, Westbrook missed a dunk. My boy can't get it right, can he?
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Carr. Flushed out right. It's complete to Cook. Touchdown. Jared Cook. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now here's a throw that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
This will be caught inside the 10.
Come on, bro.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Cole Kmet, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Why you run over this? Oh.
Taking the lead. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and 2.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll find Schwartz, complete right side.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw again. Caught by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds.
What are you doing there for?
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Give him a couple.
Probably could have threw that.
It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And Parkey's kick.
Now he the one that was begging for a no-huddle rule.
Do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On play action, now Carr. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. is caught. It's Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Corey Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
On play action, they'll throw. Man open, here's Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. 2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but It's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Carr.
They'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Here's Carr to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
I mean, they don't even let me jump. Triangle, man.
Right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. And that'll set him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing now is Carr. It's caught by OBJ. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
A giant hole up the middle.
And they are to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 60 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect
That just gave me a play.
Here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I thought I called.
Get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play?
Oh,
He
it's
took a
locked.
possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
2nd down and 5.
They'll drop the throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll give to Elliott. Breaks a tackle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
72 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The give is to Elliott, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Again, it's Elliott. Powers through him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles.
Nobody getting on no blocks.
How about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
My God.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And shedding through the tackle. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Another carry tonight for the workhorse.
There you go.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Pats are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football?
They don't let you jump to catch the ball, man. This stuff is annoying.
Before it's all said and done, it's a gain of 35.
In perfect position, and they just don't jump. You look just like a dude on my team.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
They go to Elliott again. Pushing his way through. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
I wonder what Zeke's X factor, because I tackled him behind the line of scrimmage and he still lit up.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Second down at 4.
Now Elliott. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one